Hey guys, Rob from the Awkward Tiny House back again. I'm going to sit down for this one. It's going to be stories from the sea that happened on the cruise ship. How about that? Is that going to work for you? Get a nice view of the fire? I think so. Let's do that. So, had a great time. Ton of video for you guys coming out shortly, if not already out, which most likely is the case. The captain of our ship, his name was Tazos. He's a he's a Greek captain. Really funny. We had we're normally really friendly to everybody, and that's because we're Canadian mostly, and we were raised properly, and we had a bartender who got to know us really well, like our server that ran the bar section. So he kind of went out of his way to look for us and get us set up all the time because he liked us. And he just started, actually. He's just a young guy. I absolutely did not catch his name, but I asked him a lot about how it is living on here and how his payment is and everything, and he said everything's excellent. So that was cool, and we wished him safe journeys and everything like that before we left. And then our other guy that took care of our bedrooms on the cruise ship, his name was Harmoka, and he's from the Philippines, and he's just this tiny little skinny guy. And we got a funny story about that. On the morning you're supposed to leave the cruise ship, get off, you got to be up really early. They want you off the ship at 7 a.m. because they're loading. They got to get everything clean. Got to get the next batch of passengers on for the next journey. So something happened in my parents' bedroom, and the power went out. My mom was in the shower, so she was kind of freaked out because it's pitch black in your cabin when the power's out. They have the balcony though, so my dad had a little bit of light, but it was still dark out, pitch black out. We're on the ocean after all. So the power came back on. They didn't know really what was going on, but every room has a digital safe that you can put your valuables into. And since it's run on electricity, when the power went out, it kind of pooched the safe. So what happened was, they got a hold of me, and I went over to try to fix it, but the display was completely black when you were trying to do anything, if you punched any numbers whatsoever. So not really happening. So we go ahead and call the our Hamoko guy, which takes care of our rooms. Mind you, it was early in the morning and he's still asleep. No answer. So we then called down to the guest relations desk, and they sent security down, and the security was boom right away. They had body cams and the whole 9 yards. So they came in, took care of the situation and left, and then we were kind of just out in the hallway talking about what happened, and then all of a sudden Hermoka comes up, and he's all like just getting shuffled together. His eyes are barely open. He's kind of half zombie dead from being up. And I said, Hermoka, what are you doing here? It's too early. And he says, someone keeps calling my room. So we didn't laugh right away, but I just tapped him on the shoulder. I said, oh, sorry, man, just go back to bed. Everything's taken care of. And then we just died laughing about it over breakfast because it was just the funniest situation. But they get good tips from everybody on the cruise. It's $15 a day gratuity across the whole thing. Phone call, I'll be back.